My 30-year-old son secures my hand 3 times under the dinner table. We had not used that signal since he was 7 years old. Back then, it meant, Dad, I am scared. Don't make it obvious. He did not look at me. He kept smiling. That's when I knew something was very wrong. My name is Gordon White. I am 63 years old. I spent 22 years with the OOP, 11 more reviewing fraud case. I have sat across from liars, scammers, and men who got smile while stealing everything you owned. I have studied their eyes, their hands, their pauses, and right now I was sitting across from one of them. Only this time he was about to marry my son. This was supposed to be a celebration dinner, soft music, candlelight, polite conversation. My son Daniel had insisted we meet his files properly. You all like him, Dad, he said, but Daniel's fingers were cold when they touched mine. 3 squeezes, slow, clear, deliberate. Help me. I did not move. I did not react. I simply lifted my glass and smiled across the table at the man who was talking too smoothly, laughing a little too easy. I have seen James used as a weapon before, and I had a feeling this night was about to prove me right. Alaska Drummond was very, very good. She had the kind of smile that felt personal, not too big, not fake, just warm enough to make you feel chosen. She remembered my wife, Carol tea order without asking, chamomile, one sugar, no milk. She helped clear the dishes before anyone told her to. She laughed at the right moment. She touched Nathan's arm lightly when he spoke. Perfect timing, perfect control, and her word even better. I work as a private wealth facilitator, she said smoothly. We focus on alternative asset structure, less regulatory friction, more upside exposure. Every sentence sounded impressive, smart, expressive. Every sentence was also a red flag wrapped in silk. Carol noticed I had gone quiet. After 36 years of marriage, she can read my face better than I can. She reached for my knee under the table. A silent question. I did not answer her because that's when I felt it. 3 excuses, slow, clear, deliberate. The signal. Nathan was in grade 2 when we Nathan was grade 2 when we credit it. His teacher, uncle, Dougal, my wife, brother was leading a school presentation about water infrastructure. Nathan hated public speaking. He was terrified. He had freeze up in the front of class. So we made a plan. If he ever felt overwhelmed in public, he had squeezed my hand 3 times. It meant, Dad, I need help. Don't make a sense. He used it once, and now, a 31-year-old, he was using it again. I kept smiling. I asked Alika polite question about her fame. Later, when she stepped into kitchen with Carol, Nathan leaned closer. His voice dropped. She moved in 6 weeks ago. He whispered. She says RRSP is leaving money on the table at about 240,000 US dollar. She already sent a subscription agreement. She says there a month and deadline. Who is the investment with? I asked quietly. Lakeshore Private Capital Corporation. He slid his phone across the table. Logos, 8-year performance chart, a one-cover address, page of tense, legal language, professional, polished, convincing, and far too familiar. The next morning I made 2 calls. Sandra at the OSC, Pure a forensic accountant. I trust with my lab. When you work fraud for 3 decades, you build a network, and when you call it answered, Paul got the documents. First, by noon, he called back. There's a whole section on assessed beg Scotty, he said, but there are no actual assets listed, no properties, no holding, no serial number, nothing. He fused its frame without a painting. That was all I needed to her. Sandra dug into Alaska. She was real. So was her history. One Pereira complained, a widower, $7,000 gone, no charge. The man was too embarrassed to press it. It looks like a dairy run, Sandra said quietly. Then came Blackshore Private Capital Corporation, unregistered in every province. No billing, no complaints record. The van's covered office, a $40 a month mail forwarding service. Nathan said, "What is still?" When I explained it, then he nodded. "Tell me what to do." Around Kyoto, in one party consistent. That mean Nathan called legally record the conversation without telling her. I coached him carefully. Be man who is almost ready to say yes. They meet for coffee. 2 days later, she was flawless, confident, came. She projected 80 to 20% annual return, said there was a final intake deadline. The wire transfer would go to a credit union in British Columbia. Fund needed to settle within 72 hours, she told him softly, because the allocation closed 72 hours, just enough time to move money before anyone noticed. At 4:17 p.m. my phone buzzed. Done. I have it all. Friday morning they arrested her. Nathan stood in the hallway of his apartment in his sock while officer walked her past him across three connected schemes. Eight victims, over $900,000 gone. Nathan, zero lost. The Sunday we had roast chicken and old hockey game played quietly in the background. Carol fell asleep in her chair halfway through the tired period. Nathan sat beside me, steady, quiet, safe. Fraud does not target foolish people, it targets emotionally available ones. By the time the investment conversation starts, you are ready inside something that feels real because in many ways it was for return above 8 or 9% annually, no verifiable, no restriction, deadline pressure, refusal to allow independent review. You can check any phone in Canada at the Canadian Security Administrator website. 3 minutes free. The difference between 2,40,000 lost and 2,40,000 saved was a 31-year-old man at a dinner table. Excuse his father hand 3 times. If your gut tell you something is wrong, it's not nothing. Don't forget to subscribe, like and leave a comments below so we can meet again in the next video. See you in the next story.